Hi, my name is Kyle Airfield. I'm a designer of this board game called the League of the Scarlet Pimpernel. It's a cooperative game. We all win together or we all lose together. I'm going to tell you about it as I set up a two-player game. So I've got, we've always played with the Scarlet Pimpernel, Percival Blakeney, and then I've got 7 other characters I can choose from. I will choose this one. And I've got Lord Anthony Dewhurst. So the object of this game is to, where are you, Anthony? There you are. No, that's not you. There you are. Okay. The object of this game is, as English nobility, we, and during the French Revolution, our friends are being rounded up and taken to the guillotine and killed. And there are friends who want to save them if we can. Let's see, when we set up the game originally, we're going to, with a two-player game, we're going to need to save 4 nobles. And if we save 4 nobles, then we're going to find out where the Dauphin is going to be held. And the Dauphin is represented here. If we save 2 more, then he will come out and we'll have this short window where we're going to be able to save him. If we save him, we win the game. If he dies, we lose the game. If the board kills, or the revolutionaries, if they kill 6 nobles, then we also lose the game. If the board kills Percival Blakeney, then we lose the game. And if the board kills half of our team, so I guess Anthony Dewhurst, if he dies, then we also lose the game. A lot of ways to lose, but only one way to win. So, as members of the League of the Scarlet Pimpernel, it's in our best interest to keep ourselves a secret. So we have these masks, and we just put them on here to let us know that our identities as members of the League haven't been discovered. And there's a few things that we can do, or we talked about saving nobles. How do we do that? So Paris always starts out with a fortified, so this gray piece goes under there, and then there's the jail. And if we zoom in a little bit and look at that, that jail has got, let's see, this one in particular has 5 little colored symbols on it. And those symbols let us know what resources we're going to need to save somebody there. But because it has this gray base underneath it, that's actually doubled. But as we set up for a 2-player game, we're also going to put a jail in Toulouse. And so Toulouse is down here. And we'll put a guillotine on there in Toulouse. And then I'm just drawing these noble cards because they, and we'll also put one down in Biarritz, which is down over here, so not far from you. And so if a noble is brought to either of those locations, then those are the things that we'll need to save them. And I keep saying brought, who's bringing the nobles to these places? Well, we have these escorts over here, and these escorts have their own rescue costs on them. And so this escort is escorting Baldwin Blanc, and he starts in Nice. And if we save him, he's going to give us 2 cards. But Nice, where is Nice? Nice is down here. At the bottom, that's Nice. There's Nice right there. And then the purple one is going to start in Aix-en-Provence. So grab a purple meeple and stick it here. So if we can get to these up here from England, if we can get to these nobles, then these are the costs we'll have to pay. But if they get dropped off at these jails, then we'll have to pay those prices. On our turn, we can do a few things. We can move across the channel. We can move between the French cities. Kind of like in Pandemic, we're going to have 4 actions on each turn. And after we save one of the, well, let's see, we're going to start out with 3 cards apiece. So 1, 2, 3, and those ones are hiding, but maybe these ones. So we've got these cards, and these cards have the same symbols on them. So each of us start with 3 of those. On our turn, in our initial turn, we're probably going to draw. And then we'll move down there and save those. Now, every time we save a noble, we're going to have to roll this retribution die, and this is the noble, or not the nobles, but the response to the nobles being rescued from the revolutionaries. So they may just kill a noble outright. They may put up a new guillotine. They may add a new interceptor. They may block the channel or do a blockade. If they discover who we are, we'll get this broken mask. Then, we lose our mask here, and as we save them, as we save nobles, we're also going to put some of these little cubes out, and these represent interceptors that are chasing after us, but they'll also chase after our courier. And in this game, we get to start out with one of these couriers, and we're going to start out with good old Grayson Miles. And Grayson is somebody who can hold cards for us, because we both have a 5-card hand limit. And if we want to save some cards, we can give those to Grayson. He is represented by this little blue guy here. And we can move him instead of moving us with some of our actions. The other thing is that should these interceptors be out and abroad, they will chase after us if we're discovered. They'll also chase after our couriers, and if they can't find any of those things, then they'll hang out here along the coast, knowing that that's where the couriers, or where the members of the League of the Scarlet Pimpernel will come from. And should they ever share the square with our courier or with one of us and we're discovered, then we would do a duel. And basically, we're just going to draw 3 cards. And let's see, the attacker gets this side, so we'll say he's attacking him. And the attacker is going to lose this. We've got the sword here to let us know which, who has the advantage in this duel. So we've got 1, 2 on this side and 1 on this side. So the attacker is going to lose this one. So our noble courier would win that battle. But let's pretend it was swapped the other way, and let's pretend instead of a courier, it was Lord Anthony Dewhurst. Now, Anthony Dewhurst, let's pretend he was going to lose this one instead, but if he had done some training in fencing and trained in this position, the hanging guard, then we could change this to his advantage, and so he would have won that one. So training in fencing is a way that we can improve our characters as we play the game. And then we embark on rescues, so that's how dueling works. If we've got the cards that we need and we're on the same space as one of the little meeple, and we've got the right resources, that we can save him. And then we keep track over here with this little calling card for the Pimpernel, and for each number we save, we'll put that out there. As I said, we roll this gray retribution die every time we save a noble. Once we get to 3 of them saved in a 2-player game, then we're going to roll both of these dice. And this is just meaner things that the board's going to do as they get more desperate and worried that we're undermining the revolution. As soon as we reach number 4, where this piece is, then we discover which city the Dauphin will be held in. And so then we'll still have 2 more nobles to save, but we'll know, which city we need to go to, and we'll know which resources that we need in order to be able to save him. And if we save him, we win the game. And that's it. Thanks for watching.